Hello, I'm Carolyn, and I'm here again to share with you another channeled message from the LightKeepers. So today, I guess I would call this topic enlightenment. I always try to give it one word so that you can kind of get a sense of what it's going to be about. But as usual, you're going to think about this for yourself. I'll give you my takeaways, and I'm going to start reading it right now. You are slow in understanding what it is you see. What it is you see, you do not understand. You ask why. Why is it I do not understand? For you desire to, but it is with this that you cannot understand. For with understanding comes great knowing, comes great responsibility, comes great desire to do all you came here to be. The knowing will come in time. Do not be impatient, dear ones. Do not be impatient. Nor allow yourself to grow in anxiety. All knowing of the heavens and beyond, the entire purpose for your journey, will unfold over the course of time, in due time. And with this will come the most expanded learning you can ever imagine, a knowing unlike any other that has ever existed in humankind. You, my dear ones, yes, you are on the path for this to happen. The struggles and the strife are part of this knowing, getting to the knowing. This is part of the seeking to understand. Where am I going, you wonder? You do not need to wonder, just be and allow. For you, dear ones, only need to know that you are headed toward enlightenment. Embrace all your experiences in this journey, difficult or otherwise, knowing that you are here for enlightenment at this time in humankind. You have no other choice, for you chose enlightenment. You among all beings are here at this time of knowing, of understanding, of seeking, and this is the path you are on. Never wonder, never worry. Always know with the struggles and the glory, as you travel your path, you will gain the glory of a shining embrace of understanding. In understanding and all the knowing of the worlds, and becoming one with all the worlds. Becoming one with all the knowledge of humankind. Becoming one with yourself and knowing of who you really are and why you came here during this time. You, my dear ones, are on the path to enlightenment. There is nothing that can stop you now. Blessings to you this day, in light and love forevermore. The LightKeepers. So I just thought that was really cool and so inspiring and very much spoke to my journey. And not to belabor you with my story, but just to give you a sense of things. First of all, I think this is all about realizing that everything that happens in like the spiritual realm, the divine realm, that this journey is all about, happens with methodical precision and slowly. It's like all beauty unfolds slowly. I've had a real struggle with this because I was used to the fast corporate world, the having to make decisions quickly and kind of getting everything done right when you wanted it to get done, getting what I needed done, or just getting what I needed whenever I wanted it, right? I'm in charge of my own destiny and, achieving, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. However, this is different. This is a collaborative effort, in my estimation, as you're going through the spiritual journey of knowing that this is not about, let's rush, get from point A to B to C so you can get to Z and forget all the other letters in between. It's about taking these individual stops along the journey and cherishing them, and also knowing that sometimes you're going to just be sitting at that one train stop for quite a while, and you're not going to get to the next one because the train's not on time. So, in human time, right? But it's very methodical, it's very smooth in the sense of how it's laid out for you. And my example of that is I've said, I just want it all now. I want it all now. Give it to me all now. But then I started realizing after being on this journey for 2 years, if everything that has happened to me, because I've pretty much been through a warp speed awakening, everything that happened to me over the last 2 years happened immediately, I would have been blasted apart mentally and probably physically too. So much shifts, and it shifts in a way that is meant specifically for you. And it's all to get us to that point, obviously, as they say, of enlightenment. But to be able to use our gifts that are opening up in the manner that is most beneficial to us and humankind as well. So what I would say to you is great patience is required on this journey, and then all of a sudden something huge will happen, I found. And then you kind of go through that stage again of the unfolding and or the use of that, and something big will happen again. But it unfolds in a very precise way over time. The other part of this with the patience piece is stick with it. Because early on in my journey, I was given a number of messages, one which was, I will help heal people in the future. And I was like, that makes zero sense to me. Never thinking of distance energy healing at all. But I got it directly after my dark night of the soul. This voice came to me of my partner who had passed away and indicated that we would be healing people. I wouldn't have believed that for a million years, but with fortitude and just sticking with my path that kept unfolding that I didn't believe, and I couldn't understand why I was getting this, I have persevered to the point where naturally unfolded from within me, from all many of my life journeys, is a distance energy healing modality that just dropped in my lap. However, it didn't, because it's been with me for eons. That's another story, but it's a part of what I want to explain to you, help you understand, is that it truly is about just letting this unfold over time, being patient, being dedicated, knowing it's all for a purpose, and it's going to be so beautiful as you continue each phase of the journey. And in many ways, it's never ending. I will say I am in a situation right now where I just had a big event happen to me this last week. It's basically a knowing, along with two other people who I know I'm very tied to in this journey, for work on a scale that I would never expected. So we have been given some information through our gifts that we have, are highly clairaudient and clairvoyant. And so those are the kinds of things that will happen. But I'm now at this phase of my journey because for the last 2 years, I've just fought my own impatience, or I shouldn't say fought it. I've learned to become a patient person. I've listened to my guides. I've realized I'm on this path, and I'm sticking with it. And if you do that, just those few little things, this path to enlightenment that we're on will unfold in a way that feels much more comfortable, unlike the world and I always call it the human world we live in, that kind of requires everything to happen now and get it all now and make it fast. And yet the glory of this process is in this unfoldment, not the getting from the A and then finally seeing the Z. It's this amazing journey. And yes, you will have a Z in many ways, maybe multiple Zs, and yet those will ultimately be the things you're here to kind of do as this unfolds. So that's my take on this channel of what I call the path to enlightenment, and I hope it helps you on your journey as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.